Cancel.
Schweezy.
Next thing I want to talk about here, this is something I just discovered today as a human being. Did I not have a lot of cool things planned this week? Anyways, though, so I'm gonna try to ease my way back into dieting a little bit. But one thing I realized with dieting, so I weighed myself today. Luckily, in an okay spot. I've been on the bad end before, and I'm like, please don't be. There was a certain weight limit I don't want to get into. I was like, please don't be over that, and I wasn't. And I was like, oh, thank God. The perfect view of not drinking all the time. If you want to be not fat, don't drink all the time, because it doesn't help. And then sometimes you're like, I'm eating way too much, but then you're like, you're gonna eat way too much when you drink too. That's not even better. So, anyways, though, so I'm kind of easing my way back into it. I've learned, and I think this is a good lesson for everyone, that you shouldn't just go full throttle.
Let's go full throttle
Into dieting and exercising. You kind of ease your way into it. So maybe start with, I'm starting with counting my calories, and I'll probably figure out better more prepping my meals and everything like that, just to get a little bit better there. And then I'll probably go into exercising and stuff like that. You can't do it all at once, because it's hard to start that's too much going on at once. You have to ease your way back into that better lifestyle. So I'm easing my way back to being healthy and built better different. Sometimes you're built different. Sometimes you have to maintain that built differentality. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So I feel like, so apparently, I found Tucker Carlson. So apparently, I found the liberal agenda. I'm not going to do that. So I had a box of. So I'm starting. Basically, that all rant is that I am starting back on counting calories, and so I put them in the My Plate app on my iPhone, and it's a great app. I think it's free for everyone. There's a full version. I'm not paying for that full version, so definitely I'm not sponsored by them at all. So you can use any other app. I don't give a fuck. So so I had this. There's a box of Nutty Bars I had, and I'm like, I got to finish all these off. This is not going to be good. So I'm I decided to put that into my, put it back into my diet. So I put them in there. I'm like, even if you go over your calorie count for the day, you still got to put them in the app. So I put them in the app, and let me pull up the nutrition information. I'll put it up right here. A lot of things I have a problem with. So it says the serving is for one cookie. I always assume it's a wafer. But if you didn't know about Nutty Bars, if you've never eaten a Nutty Bar before, they're wrapped in plastic in 2. So this serving size is I don't know. I feel it's hard to do it with Oreos, 3 Oreos or whatever. You're gonna eat a sleeve, and so at what point, why don't you just put the sleeve of Oreos as the serving size? If you know what that is, even if it looks bad, you're lowering the serving size down, because necessarily, the nutritional information is valid, but however, the serving size is a little bit subjective. It's we're gonna do 1 cookie wafer thing on this Nutty Bar, and but they come in packages of 2. You're not going to open one and leave the other one to go stale. If you're a real human being, you're going to eat both of them. So why not put the serving size as both of them in there? Because no one's just going to eat one and put it away. So that's the thing. So when I don't know how to get to Little Debbie, the company Little Debbie, and I'm going to tell everyone this right now. If I start dating a woman named Debbie, you better believe I'm going to end up on my 600-pound life. 100%, I'm going to end up on my 600-pound life. I don't think I made that decision. I think the world made that decision for me. That if I date a woman named Debbie, maybe she's a junior, so they call her Little Debbie, I'm going to end up on my 600-pound life. That's just, I don't have control over that situation, unfortunately. But anyways, though, so I'm just you can control, when you're making the nutrition information, you can determine the serving size. So say you only eat half of something. I'd rather divide in half then have to multiply by 2 because that makes you feel worse. So anyone out there who works for these companies, put the serving size on what someone's actually going to eat, what to properly eat as a snack, because I'm not going to open a wrapper of Nutty Bars and eat just one of those when there's 2 in the package. You're going to eat both of those, and then you'll be like, you know what, I could go for another one. Then you open up another one, you finish that, and you're like, I could go for another one as well. Then you open that other one up, and the rest is history. And so I don't make those rules. I don't know who was that, but all I can say is
pretty bold of you little fucks to assume that I'm not God.
It's just a lot of bullshit going on with the Little Debbie's company. I'm just saying, make the serving size of what people are actually going to eat. Okay, I'm not crazy for thinking about that. Hey, you just finished one of the many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So yeah, stay awesome.